Yes. You got it. Yes. And all of its variants, yay, yeah, yep, yup. There are so many Y words to affirm a question. Today we're going to be talking about the origin of those words, how they're used, their etymology, their history of use, and some literature in which they were first used. I will put basic timestamps in the description below, but I do encourage you to listen all the way through because their origins do piggyback off one another. So without further ado, yes!
Yes, Father, I'm guilty.
Yes comes from the Old English yesa, although its origin is debated. Y meant basically yes or yay. S either meant so, yeah, so, or the operative form of to be in Old English. It would have translated to something like yay, be it, or yeah, be it. The ultimate root is the Proto-Indo-European e, which was a pronomial stem. It turned into yay and yam, which then gave us yonder and beyond in modern English, as well as yes. English has kept one of its oldest forms of the word yes, yay. Yay can mean yes. As a noun, it can mean either an affirmative while you're voting or the person who is casting that vote. According to the Oxford Dictionary, the first recorded use of yay was in the year 731. English used to have a 4-form negation and affirmation system. So that meant depending on whether you asked a positive question or a negative question and how you wanted to answer in the affirmative or negative, you would have a different word. These 4 words were yes, no, yay, and nay. If you're familiar with other languages today, like German or French, they have a 3-system affirmation and negation system. Now, earlier forms of English had 4 ways to answer a question, as we can see in answer to these questions. The last sentence translated into modern day English would be, yeah, no, yeah, I really do. No. Yeah. So much clearer than our old system. Am I right? As recently as Shakespeare, this yay form was used in answer to a positively formed sentence, as we can see here. But even Shakespeare did not use this form correctly. So we can see even at that time, our 3-form or our 4-form in English was already dwindling away until now we only have a 2-form system. You can see this list of languages today that still have a 3-form system. You can pause the video if you want to have a closer look at those.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah. American Heritage says that yes came from the old yay form. The Merriam-Webster Dictionary and the Oxford Dictionary say that yeah came from a casual or a variation of the word yes. The Oxford English Dictionary dates it to 1905. The Merriam-Webster's first reference to the word was in 1902, but we can also find it in writing as far back as 1863. Then there's the mainly American form of yep and yup.
Yep, that's my audition.
Some linguists theorized that when people said yes with a lot of excitement, they would close their mouth so energetically that this plosive P would be made. Yes, 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 yes. I don't know if that really works, but it's the only theory we have, so we're gonna roll with it. Spelling and pronunciation-wise, from yep or yup, it really depends on where you're from. According to this Court's Great American World Mapper, they kind of split it up this way, although it's not really that clear. I've had friends from different places spell it yup that probably shouldn't based on this map. Now, I have a question for you. How often do you actually say yes? When I think about it myself, I say the slang forms of yeah and yep more often than yes. I think it would be really cool to track that. So do you say yes more often than yeah? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to see more content, please consider subscribing to support this channel. I make videos every Tuesday, so I will see you next week.